Howdy folks, Tom here from Mannys again, and today we're shining a spotlight on Maton, Australia's oldest guitar manufacturer. Originally established in 1946, they're still a family-run business designing and building amazing guitars out of Box Hill, which is actually not too far from here, like literally go out, right-hand turn, a couple of arterials, and then a really sharp right, and you are there. Now, every once in a while, Maton surprise us by doing something special, and they add a sunburst finish to some of their classic models. I don't know how we've managed to make it happen, but we've had 3 land this month, so we figured we better grab them, get them in the demo room before they get snapped up, because these things run out the door like that. So today we've got an ER90C, an SRS60C, and a Performer. All cracking guitars in their own right, but something special really happens when Maton adds this sunburst finish to the top. I'm really excited to give these ones a demo for you today. So let's kick things off with the ER90C, purely because it is one of my favorite, if not, actually, it is definitely my favorite Maton. In my opinion, if you want an Australian-built traditional style acoustic guitar with the elusive trio of spruce, mahogany, and East Indian rosewood, this is your jam. They're big, bold, and beautiful, and they're just gonna last you a lifetime. So let's dig in and hear what it sounds like. So unsurprisingly, the thing that you are likely hearing at the moment is the big, full bottom end presence that you get from this guitar. This is a feature of East Indian rosewood and rosewood guitars in general. They're known for having a really wide frequency range where you get an incredibly powerful bass, but also a crystal clear top end and a mid-range that absolutely sings, especially paired with a spruce top. It is, in my opinion, it's my favorite combination of tone woods, but there's a good reason it's been the gold standard in guitar building for many, many years. I'll just quickly talk about my signal chain before I go on. We've got these guitars plugged into a Strymon Iridium today. We've got it on the round setting and plenty of room dialed in. This is so that we can have a little bit more control in post, but also it allows us to showcase the wonderful pickup system that Maton put in their guitars, which I'll talk a little bit more in detail about later. Alrighty, next up, let's check out Maton's Performer. As you probably guessed from the name, this is a workhorse guitar designed explicitly for gigging. It's based on Maton's very popular 808 series, which is their smaller body size, but it's also got a slimline construction, which is really cool. It gives it a little bit more comfort in a wide variety of hands, but also heaps of forward projection, which is really important with a smaller body guitar. It's got a really good combination of Queensland Maple backsides and neck, and then you've also got a Bunya top. That gives it heaps of snap and clarity, so you're never gonna get lost in a mix with this one. It's right at home in everything from some of the frenzied flat picking I did earlier through to really tasteful finger picking and strumming. So let's put it through its paces and see what we come up with. So as you can hear from this little box, there is quite a lot of articulation and clarity coming through. And it's helped in part by one of the common threads between these three guitars, Maton's AP5 pickup system. This is something that Maton really hang their hat on, and with good reason. They've spent a lot of time developing a pickup system that just brings out the best in their guitars. You can plug any Maton in and you can be guaranteed that you're going to hear that crystal clear clarity, and they're just so consistent pickup to pickup. Last up, we've got this gorgeous SRS60C, which is part of Maton's Solid Road series. A bit more of a traditional workhorse guitar for Maton. It pairs the full-size dreadnought body with a Sitka Spruce top and Queensland Maple back and sides. Now you might be thinking, Queensland Maple, why do I want that? Basically, there's a couple of good reasons for it. Number one, it's a really bright and present tone wood, so you get heaps of that piano-like sustain and clarity, and a great mid-range presence, but at a fraction of the cost of other comparable tone woods like Mahogany or Sapele. It's Australian, it's sustainable, the cost of entry is down, and your joy, right up. So as you can hear, this guitar has top-end clarity and mid-range punch in spades. When I tuned it down to open D before, you could hear that the bass was just so present and it never got anything approaching muddy or woofy. And at the same time, when I dig in with the slide, you get heaps of that mid-range presence. This guitar does it all between finger picking, flat picking, whatever you throw at it. It is a great sounding instrument. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, these are some pretty special one-offs. Maton have been very gracious in throwing a couple of Sunburst models our way. These things do not come up very often, and they usually sell out very, very quickly. So if you're keen, I would highly recommend getting down to Mannys and giving these a play, because my lord, you will be rewarded. They're just beautiful instruments to play. They're gorgeous to look at, and they fill all the needs. I absolutely love them. With that in mind, thank you so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.